Hi guys, Ian from footballboots.co.uk here. Today we're going to be talking about the real football revolution. Adidas have decided to bring us something that everybody's wanted for a long time. And that is metal studs, 3G pitch. I've got to take them off, right? Well, good news is you don't need two pairs of boots anymore. All right, so this is the new 16.1. You got the sprint frame sole plate, and these at the moment have got the metal tip studs on. I'm about to go on the 3G pitch. Just gonna pull this other one off too. We'll have a little sit down and we'll talk about what's going on. Got the metal tip studs. Gonna grab something right now. That's right, so these are plastic tip studs. These are going to be okay to play on this ground, right? So, we need to just grab the right ones. There are some kind of shorter ones and slightly longer ones, so they come in varying lengths. The long ones are for the heel. Let me just switch out the ones that are on here. It's going to take me a little time to switch these out, but it's just such an interesting thing to come along from Adidas. Why nobody has thought about this before, I don't know. The FG-AG was a good idea that perhaps didn't work as well as it could have, but this just seems stand out to me. You've got a pair of soft ground boots that you can wear for those muddy pitches, but then if you need to switch to play on a firm ground surface or onto a 3G Astro surface, then you can. So I'm just going to put the long tip ones in the back here. They're a little fiddly to get in, but there we go, they're not too bad. And the shorter ones go at the front. As I said, a little tricky. Just got to get the thread kind of quite right. It seemed more tricky than general metal tip studs, but maybe that's just these being new, I don't know. But the concept is just a really good one. So as you can see, they're just a little fiddly to get in, and as I was saying, once you got them in, you need to make sure you tighten them up, otherwise you're going to be running around on the pitch losing your plastic tip studs, which you don't necessarily want happening. This one's not quite right. There we go. Right, so they're tight, let's just grab the other one. Now there's another cool thing that I'll tell you about these in a minute. Just going to throw them on and run onto the pitch and get playing. Yeah, there's something else cool I want to tell you about these, but I'll get there in 1 second. Alright, so gone from having a soft ground pair of boots, and now I've got a pair of boots for the AG, the 3G. These are also the exact same ones that you would wear for playing on a firm ground pitch, and it's pretty much like Nike's SG Pro model. Well, sorry, I say SG Pro. When you have the metal studs in, then it has the combination. All right. Tell you what, let's just go grab a ball.
On the other side.
Right guys, so that's a pretty simple solution from Adidas, bringing along these plastic tip studs to create interchangeable studs. Let me just show you a comparison between these, which are the interchangeables, and your regular pair. Apart from all the black on here from this pitch, you don't really see any difference at all. They are pretty much the same. Very cool concept. another very cool thing about these, I'll tell you in a minute, stay tuned for that. But let me just say that we do have a review of these on the channel. They are the synthetic 16.1s. It is the solar gold variation. If you want to watch that, you can click on this boot now and see that. And the other thing we do have is an unboxing of the leather ones. That's also on the channel. Now, we are going to be doing a review of those, and once that review is up, we'll switch that and that will become a link to the review. So if you're watching a bit later on, you'll be getting that. Aside from that, guys, thank you for watching. Let us know in the poll that's here as well, whether you would wear these or not, whether you think they're a good idea, just yes or no. In the poll, have a vote. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We appreciate your subscriptions. We're getting really close to 100K and we're looking forward to that day. So if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you do. Right, let me just tell you that little bit of extra stuff about well, it's just a cool thing. I think it's great. So here I have a pair of old school Nitro Charge. They don't exist anymore. I've taken the metal studs out of them. These are the actual ones that came out of here. That's how we switched them over. But anyway, the metal studs were coming in these, and yeah, it's an old pair of boots. Could never wear these on a artificial pitch. Well, you can now, because these are backwards compatible. So these can come off. And I'll just pop the back one off if I can. Here we go. Pretty easy to get that one off. That was fortunate. Clean off the rubber, which can be a bit of a pain when we're doing these. So yeah, all you do is pop it on. I say pop it on. It's harder to get them in than it is to get them out, is what I'd say with these. There we go. Okay, so I'm on my way to creating my FGAG version of the Nitro Charge. I wouldn't necessarily play with the Nitro Charge because they have these, kind of triangle shaped studs. Not necessarily perfect for playing on this kind of surface, but if you've got other boots that don't have these shaped studs and you want to use them on these pitches, you can go kind of way back, because adidas and the threading of their studs is the same way back. So you can convert a lot of your older boots into new ones to use on FGAG if you want to. But yeah, just a kind of neat little extra I wanted to show you. So yeah. All right, guys, that's the end of it. I'm going to go enjoy the football. See you later.
I'll see you on the other side.